All right, so this morning we will be once again turning to the book of Jonah, Jonah chapter 3. And as you will recall, the last time that I had the privilege to preach here, we looked at the first two chapters of Jonah, Jonah chapter 1 and Jonah chapter 2. But being as that's been several weeks ago now, I would like to begin this morning by spending a few minutes just reviewing what we saw then, and then we'll dig into chapter 3. So as you recall, and if you were here, right, if you were here, you recall that we said then that the main themes, there are two main themes of the book of Jonah. And those two themes are God's sovereignty and God's grace. God's sovereignty and God's grace. And we also said then that if we were to sum up the book or the message of the book of Jonah with a single sentence, that we'd be hard-pressed to find a better sentence than the one that the Lord gives us in chapter 2, verse 9, where we read that salvation is of the Lord. That's the message of Jonah. Salvation is of the Lord. And this sentence sums the book up well because throughout this book, we see God graciously exercising His sovereignty over all things in order to save fallen and rebellious men. In fact, the overarching narrative of this book is God's gracious and sovereign pursuit of His rebellious servant Jonah. And the main plot of the book that drives this narrative is God graciously pursuing the salvation of the wicked city of Nineveh. So again, the main themes that are repeated over and over and over again in this